Yeah, Jeff Sex and Love Addict, Adult Child, among other things, codependent and all that. It's going to be a little grainy because at this time of the day, the lighting and all that shit's not the best. But we'll try to have it the best we can. All right, this is going to be about masturbation. Okay, let me explain where I am in my recovery right now from sex and love addiction. So, um, I have not seen my partner in about 1 week, about a week and a day. Okay, so um, yeah, this is tricky. I'm gonna just try to trace back the origin of my masturbation. Okay, I'm not gonna go into all the detail about how it started because there's another video about that. But um, well, let me just briefly talk about why masturbation became a way out, a way of life. So when I was younger, teenager basically, there was a lot of boredom. Anytime there was downtime at the house, I couldn't do anything. I was restricted. Maybe I was grounded or whatever was going for whatever reason was going on. I felt bored. So boredom, loneliness. So brothers weren't around. Maybe they were working. Maybe I couldn't go visit my friend. We grew up out in the countryside. Okay. And I always really wanted to get out of the house because there was nothing to do out there. And I didn't feel that our parents were really very, um, didn't allow us to do a lot of stuff. It was very restricted in a lot of ways. It was strict, and if you went too far in the woods, you'd get in trouble. You kind of had to stay around the house. There was an encouragement for honestly, for me to stay inside and play video games. I think it was so that my parents didn't have to worry about where I was and what I was doing. But there was the lack of growth and separation that needed to happen there. As developing my own identity as a teenager is very important. So I wasn't really able to go explore like I wanted to at the house. So I had to go to my friend Matt's house, his parents' house. His parents were never there. I don't know where they were, but they were always gone when I went over there. And me and him could do anything we wanted. Um, that's a little overwhelming to think back on now, to be honest with you. We did some silly, immature, underhanded stuff too, because we were unsupervised and we were left to our own devices. So anyway, a lot of loneliness going on. If I was at the house, my brothers weren't around, my cousins weren't around, I would resort to masturbation out of boredom. Also, if I was uncomfortable with feelings I was having, I would sleep a lot normally. I was encouraged to take naps because, nobody wanted to deal with the emotions. Don't talk, don't trust, don't feel, right? So the emotions were not dealt with properly. There wasn't really any proper therapy or counseling. So instead, I was encouraged to dissociate and not talk about the feelings and therefore not feel them myself. Now, one way I did that was with sleeping. Another way I did that was video games. And another way I did that later would be masturbation. And when the masturbation kicked in, that basically became my go to video games, sleeping, taking naps, and masturbation. So, that being said, the masturbation allowed me to escape reality, not have to sit with my feelings. If I wanted it was a way to have a quick release and not have to sit there with those uncomfortable feelings and emotions. And it would last for a short time. You have that surge of neurotransmitters flowing through you, feeling great, dopamine, serotonin, things going on, all that stuff happening, whatever's going on, up and down, highs and lows. But it became a quick fix. And so I discovered this was the panacea, this was the way out. This is the antidote to my loneliness, this is the antidote to my negative feelings and emotions I didn't want to deal with. So I quickly discovered, yeah, let's go throw in the porn, let's watch it. And of course, as time went on, even recently, because I'm going through the sexual withdrawal, it's only been a week. I can't believe it's only been a week. But because I'm going through that, I've been tempted to masturbate. I'm not horny. I'm not turned on. The masturbation would be nothing more than doing it because I'm lonely. My partner's not here. I'm bored and I don't want to feel my unpleasant feelings. So just get the baby oil out, go to town, release, and then of course that does not last long. That release does not last. Very short lived, and then I'm just gonna want to do the real thing. My partner's not here, so that's not an option. Um, but I wanted to just get that out there because maybe some of you can relate to masturbation as a way to not be bored, as a way to not feel lonely, and as a way to dissociate, disconnect from reality because you don't want to sit with your unpleasant feelings. Please feel free to leave a comment in the box below. Hope this helps you. Until next time.